Today is Monday, March 31st, 2025. We're going to do Waumbek today. There's another couple of hikers that are going to road walk from down next to the Irving. It was pretty sketchy coming in. We have four-wheel drive and made it okay, but definitely would not have made it with would not have made it with a smaller vehicle, that's for sure. It looks like there's a pink thermos at the trailhead and a hat that somebody lost. All right, it's maybe gonna rain today, but right now there's ice on the trees and everything is melting. It looks like there's about 4 inches of slush on the ground. So we've got our snowshoes and my rock spikes is what I have, and full rain gear just in case. But this is a short hike. It's 8:30. We should be done hopefully by 11, depending on what the trail conditions are like. All right, Waumbek should be about 7 miles round trip, I think, or something.
We'll be done by noon.
Noon? What, isn't it 8:30?
Yeah.
Does it take like 3 hours? Oh yeah, 11:30 or 12, depending on how long we hang and how slow it goes. Lots and lots of turkeys out today. I see some turkey prints right here. We saw some males displaying on our ride up, so that's pretty neat. All right, we're off. We're about a half a mile in. I am bare booting. John has on spikes. And it's still slushy, a couple inches of slush. A couple people were out here yesterday, some in snowshoes and some bare booting, at least for this section. So there's kind of a trough. And we just stopped and layered down because, man, it's warm. I checked this morning on Mount Washington. There was a temperature inversion, so it was like 31 at the base and 42 at the summit. And that was like at 6:30 in the morning. So lots of undercast around. Hopefully we'll get some views out to it as we hit Star King. I don't know, it's kind of sloppy, a little slow going. Not enough snow for snowshoes down here. A little bit of... Oh, there was some undercast right there a minute ago. Not anymore. Maybe you'll be able to see some out there. All right. We're about 1/3 miles in now, entering the conifers, and we just stopped and put on snowshoes. I put on spikes like 1/10 of a mile ago. I waited too long. It was much easier with spikes. It was just really sloppy. So anyway, now we have enough coverage here that I think snowshoes will make it even better, and it's really softening up. So that's what we're gonna do. Plus we can use televators, and I don't know if you can see it, but the snow is like sublimating all around us. It's pretty cool. It looks fairly clear out further out. Can't wait to get up there and see what our view looks like. We are right before the summit of Star King. This is some trematella, I think, witch's butter. Ooh, it feels so squishy. I love it. And we just stopped and put on a wind layer because, I don't know if you can hear it, it's pretty windy. It's supposed to have winds of 11 miles an hour on Waumbek, which is higher, and gusts of like 21. So this is a little bit higher than that. It is warm though. And last time we were here in December, it was right after a damaging storm where a lot of trees came down, and the area on Star King that has the summit marker or the geodetic marker on it, might not actually be the summit, had a big blowdown over it. So if you're into finding the markers, it might be covered still. It's right up on that bump. Let's go see if it's clear. I don't expect it to be, because it's off trail, but And we are in a cloud right now. So I don't think we'll get any cool undercast views. At least from here. So this is the summit right under this tree. Next time, yeah, we're in a cloud, I think. So now we're coming downhill a little bit. You can see maybe the beginning of a monorail. All right, and this is going to be the view ledge where the fireplace is. No views. That's a bummer. It was looking so cool this morning. Whoa, almost fell off the monorail there. All right, here we are. So I think this is our 15th time up here, and I think we've gotten a view like twice, it feels like, or 3 times. Crazy. No big deal. All right, the path continues on. There's a sign that says path right there over to Waumbek. So this is Star King. It's nice and warm. We're up here on the summit. There's a cairn right here, which is getting progressively smaller. And then you might be able to see a little bit of monorail here. You go out there, just hardly anything. And there is a view, although we are in a cloud right now. I guess I'll walk out. So here's the sign for the Kilkenny Ridge Trail. You can take it all the way to South Pond. And along the way you can go over the weeks, the terraces. Maybe it's terraces and then weeks. Wow, this is a blowdown mess in here. Holy cow. Wow. Guess I'm not going out to the view. I don't feel like digging through that. The weeks, the terraces, Cabot, the Horn, or the Bulge and then the Horn, and then out you can stop at Rogers Ledge, and what else? Take a side trip to Devil's Hop Yard, and then end up at South Pond. There's so many blowdowns out there, John. You can't even get to the view. So imagine going to the weeks. No, luckily we don't need to go that way today, or ever again if we don't want to. I'm sure we'll revisit it. 2 other people out here, also gritters. So we're all wearing snowshoes. It's super soft. And right after Star King, it started raining really hard. So we put on our rain gear, and then it stopped raining. But we are in a cloud, so just getting damp. Things are blowing off the trees. It's actually pretty warm, but windy. So when you're wet and it's windy, not good. All right, heading back down. All right, we just entered the hardwood section. It's raining pretty good now. And we're taking off our snowshoes, putting on spikes. I've got my rock spikes, beater spikes, whatever you want to call them. They're completely rounded over and dull. But that should be good enough because there's no ice, really hard-packed ice. It's all like slush. So that's what we're doing. Should be a little under 7 miles. We're at 5.64 right now. And yeah, just us gritty it's out here today.